Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I wanted to jump on today to give a quick Telcoin update. As always, nothing on this channel is financial advice. These are my own thoughts and opinions. And if you could do me a favor, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. It'll help push out the content. As you can see here, Telcoin is up 14.92% today. Always cool to see some green here. Social mentions are up. Social engagement is up. Social dominance is up, meaning the amount of times Telcoin is mentioned across multiple platforms. So always good to see that. Social contributors showing some positive sentiment there. And then down here, as you can see, the community sentiment is bullish, and that's at 13.2%. So good to kind of see community sentiment kind of shift, because pretty much what happened is like some of the community members, kind of jump ship to BAB. And for me personally, I've Tailcoin is always my number one. Now, not knocking anybody that's in both projects. You do you, but for me, I'm in Tailcoin. But a lot of the bullish sentiment kind of came from the community update by the Tailcoin leadership team. Uh, Here in this first little piece here, Paul Nooner is kind of talking, and he says, Telcoin's core initial use case is still about sending money smarter, but we realized pretty early on was that it didn't matter how efficient self-custody and DeFi were if the last mile rails connecting to traditional finance were insufficient. This is why we are focused on the bank project in the US as our top priority. So in a nutshell, Telcoin is still trying to be that digital depository bank in the United States. They are trying to be at the forefront and kind of change the way they do things. So to have a crypto company become an actual bank would be a game changer. So they're definitely looking to continue down that path. So props on Paul Nooner, CEO, kind of giving that update. And here's a kind of a picture of the leadership team at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. They showed up as a united front and definitely got eyeballs on the project. And then it says here, CCO Rajesh delivered two exciting digital asset-centric panels alongside executives from CX Bank, CeeLo, Circle, Citi, Deluxe, and many others there. I'm not going to name them all, but it says providing a golden opportunity to share the Telcoin mission and value proposition with telecom and fintech leaders from around the world. And as a result of all this, they were packed with a lot of private meetings with a diverse set of telecom, fintech, government, and investment contacts. Follow-ups are already well underway, and we're confident that these connections will bear fruit in the near future. So this is big. So people see the potential in Telcoin. You got all these telecom providers, which is massive. Fintech, you got government officials say, whoa, wait a minute. We want to work with you because you guys are a compliant first company. And that's just going to make life easier for Telcoin in the future. And then a lot of venture capitalists are interested in Telcoin, wanting to help build up this startup company. So awesome to see there with that information. And because of going to the MWC conference, Twitter impressions are up. A lot of people have kind of been viewing Telcoin's profile on Twitter. And then here's kind of a commercial update. It says numerous major telecom companies have expressed interest in working with us for both fiat and stablecoin remittances. And then it says, again, tech giants we spoke with are excited to work with us on the deployment of the network and setting up the nodes. So So cool information there. Well-established contacts with several major licensed payment rails providers and key geographies that could further assist in expanding cash in and cash out capabilities and digital asset on and off ramps. So this is big here. Looks like they have some sort of connection here with a merchant bank in Africa. So it's all coming together, you from working with telecom providers, from working with tech giants, from working with major payment rail providers. And it says major banks and financial services providers executives were incredibly interested in our mission and value proposition to disrupt the banking sector. We also met a number of VCs, private investors, and sovereign venture capital funds. So a lot of exposure came from Telcoin going to the MWC conference, and it shows. So props to the team, to the Telcoin leadership team, and what they're doing there. And kind of in a nutshell, they're kind of talking about the stake and refer piece of it, releasing that part of it Q4 of last year, but continuing to update the app. It says our upcoming EU on and off ramp release is coming along nicely. So pretty much Telcoin is trying to get a footprint in Europe. So they're doing the testing for that segment so that they can have that turned on and we can have those people in Europe use the app. And it says, finally, we're also in the process of vastly expanding our global remittance corridors and are also in a beta testing phase here as well. So expanding even broader beyond Canada, United States, Europe, expanding the different corridors. So this is big news that they're in beta testing, and a lot of the community, I'm sure this makes them feel excited about their investment. So nice update there by Ryan. And then again with the tech update, continuing to kind of test our EU on off ramp. And then it kind of talks about, scalability. Because what's going to happen is when you're onboarding a lot of new users, the app needs to be able to scale. There shouldn't be any downtime. So that's the main thing is you don't want to crash the app, but you need to be able to build out the infrastructure so that the app is stable and people can come on, do their remittance transfers. They can come on and do other aspects of with the app, trade crypto. And then it kind of goes to lastly, there's a couple of new members. There's Stephanie. She's a fintech operations manager. Looks like she's kind of been in banking and investing for a while. She was an investment manager. So good to see her and welcome to the team. And then Ryan Nooner, he's kind of in marketing. We've seen him on TikTok doing the Telcoin promos, on Twitter actively. So this is exciting news. And one other thing I have wanted to brought up, Telcoin is also working on additional ways to fund the app. I imagine them maybe being able to link your debit card to the app or additional banking options within the app. So they're working on that as well. So in a nutshell, for me personally, this is a bullish community update. I am bullish on Telcoin, not financial advice. You do you. When you're in these projects, you only use risk capital only. You, make sure you're don't buy the top on these projects. If that makes sense, you want to kind of buy in when it's kind of down a little bit, but definitely exciting news there. And, overall feeling pretty good. We're looking pretty good with the price. Community sentiment is up. Social mentions are really up, 13.6% now compared to their competitor there. So That's all I had today with regards to Telcoin. I don't know. Give me your thoughts below about Telcoin and Telcoin's future. Appreciate the feedback and your thoughts about the community update. Thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for listening.